Welcome back once again, Spazites, to another Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy review. Today we have Autobot Ironworks, one of the, I keep forgetting what, modulators, one of the modulators to go along with our other, Airwave back there, even though he's a Decepticon. But, yeah, you got your modules for the modulators, and they can connect up with the other modulators to form a city. A city for the Micromasters, or... Are they called Micromasters? No, they're not called Micromasters. What the heck are they called again? Oh, no, I think they are the Micromasters. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and break him out of his plastic prison, as I usually say. And... boom. Oh, I also have... Amazon to thank for some horrible packaging. You can see this is all mangled here in the corner. But yeah, thanks Amazon. Okay, here's our instructions. We'll just put those off to the side. I did call Hasbro today for my figures that are missing pieces. And they are sending me replacement figures, not the figures that I bought because they're not in stock, so they're just sending me random figures that I'm probably going to wind up getting some Kingdom figures. Just because that's probably mostly what's in stock. Either way, they're sending me stuff of equal value to the two $20 figures that were missing pieces. So yeah, there's that. I'm a little disappointed. I'm going to have to try and find a new Bumblebee if I want an unbroken or a complete Bumblebee and RC. So yeah, there's that, unfortunately. I get that out without cutting anything. Here's our little modulator guy here. Let's clean up the little plastic strips. I know I don't usually open them online, but I'm getting pretty good at doing that. And, you know, if I'm talking the whole time, then that adds to the video. I'm not just opening the character in silence. Okay, we got everything out the way here. And here's our modulator. I notice first thing is he's very loose in the chest, or the waist there. But let's not call it a game yet. Let's check him out here. I'm gonna change my angle just a little bit and zoom in on our buddy here. Here he's got a two-part weapon. He can make either two guns or one larger gun out of it. It looks like it's on a hinge, but that does not move. Here he's got a giant hook on one hand, so he's got to hold his gun with this hand over here. He does appear to have a secondary blaster on his arm there. It also looks like an additional port for holding things such as guns. So he's got a fist and his gun separate. And then here's his anchor hook thing. You can also decide to put a gun over here on the end of his hook. Boom. So he's got two guns. He can also hold a gun in his fist still. He does have a port here for weapons. He's got a blush point there. That's cool. Let's see, where else has he got some blush points? There's a blush point up on each shoulder. Let's see, you got anything on the legs here? Doesn't look like it. There's a couple of connector ports on his back. That's pretty cool for the city mode, whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's check out all of his articulation. He's got a small ball-jointed head that cannot look up or down very far. He could do a 360 with his head, although there is some stuff that gets in the way. For his arms, he can do 90 degrees. And then 360 degrees, he's got twisting elbows, bending elbows, double bending elbows, on that arm anyway. This arm, not as much, although it is more than a 90-degree bend, so that's cool. Let's put our gun back in there. And, yeah. Also, swivel Swivel at the bicep, elbow bend, boom. This thing does twist at the wrist, I guess you would call it. And let's see, he can twist at his elbow, but because of his bridge connectors back there, which I'm assuming could just pop right off. That one pops right off, and oh, that one's connected to his waist, though. So, he has very limited waist posability. Whoops. That's fine. Legs, he can do the splits. He can do just a little bit more than the splits. He can kick this high. He can fold his knees back quite a bit, so that's cool. He can do the, ooh, come on. Oh, okay, I did that. That's why. He could do the cool Action Man slide. Woo! I like that. That's one of my favorite action figure poses, is the Action Man slide. Anyway, yeah, that's about it for the robot mode. I've pointed out the blush points. We got one on the shoulder here. Yeah, okay, so after a quick cut, we will pose him in his first of usually 3 modes. And then you can also use any individual pieces for armor and weapons for your figures as well. We do have a city mode here. Cool platform. I didn't know about that one. And then a weapons. Oh, he can actually become weapons. He doesn't have a weapons platform like the other one. He just has a giant platform and a couple of weapons configurations. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'll have to grab a deluxe figure and get him in his weapons mode too. But first, we're going to go for our city mode. And here we have Ironworks in his Ironworks mode. Basically, he's a giant Ironworks. Let's see, we got our little Micromaster here, which is basically too big for him, but he still looks cool. He's got the moving arm. Unfortunately, this doesn't do anything but still swing. Yeah, you can attach this ramp anywhere, in any way. There's a lot of different options here for the ramp. You can also get more ramps and get them all together, so you have just a huge plate of of all these different things. I've also got our whoops. Okay, let's just put it back on the front here. I've also got modulator Airwave in the background here attached to Slitherfang. You can connect him. Will he connect here or no? Yeah, he should connect. Nope, that's in the way. Okay, so we need this in order to connect these two together properly. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so there's that. And then you connect these two here, so I know there is a third-party company making a whole bunch of these plates, probably more than one third-party company making extra plates, but I would like to get some extra plates just to build on my my Autobot Decepticon Micromaster City. Woo! And more ramps, obviously, so I wish there was a way to, I mean, you probably can, but combine all of these city guys into one giant robot. That would be really cool. He'd have a pretty small head, though, unless I could get a, I don't know, I'm just talking out my butt now. Anyway, yeah, this is him in his Ironworks mode. We've got part of his weapon back here holding the whole thing up. Now, I did notice when I was taking this apart that this guy has a giant scoop. That's normally would have been his chest. There's his head folded down in there. He's got this giant scoop on him. And I did not see this utilized in the I know he's got a secondary base mode, but it's not in the instructions. So I'm going to have to look that up. Because right now we have a big archway mode. It's like a big standing highway. And then we have an armor mode for your Autobots. I'm going to have to look up the base mode for him. The secondary base mode, because this is base mode, obviously. Anyway, yeah. That's it for this particular version of it. Now we're going to go ahead and I'll show you the large archway highway mode. And here's our weird, awkward highway elevated bridge mode. Yeah, not a fan of it. It kind of sags. You can add sections to it if you want. For whatever reason, it doesn't use any of the large parts. It doesn't use the weapons or, you know, the main section or the other arm. Well, either arm, really. It's just the legs and the extra... The legs, the hip joint, and the extra plate to form this roadway. You can add other roadways to it to connect, you know, make it just an interconnecting roadway. Get a couple of these guys and link them all together, and only one of them transforms or something. The other ones are drones. I don't know. They're options, and options are always good. But yeah, you can raise it and make a bridge or something. I don't know. Do what you want with it. It's just another way to connect this and play with it. So, you know, put the feet back to back, and well, that's not helpful at all, is it? I don't know. Anyway, we'll come back with our I did see how we use the this in armor mode, so we'll come back with that. And yeah, after one more break, and yeah, we'll be right back. Alrighty, here we are for our final part. This is armor mode. As you can see, I've got all the components put separately apart from our Transformer. I have decided to go with Decepticon Scrapface just because he is the closest to me, if you don't count Astrotrain there in the background, or Alicon, who I just thought that this would be a little easier to put on Scrapface. Plus, he's a very blocky figure, and I think it would really accentuate the way the rest of the figure looks all armored up. So anyway, let's go ahead. We got our foot components here. Put these in the holes on the feet, and then just fold that forward, and then do the same on the other side. If I have... there we go. Okay, so there's the feet all done. That was really easy. Here, we've got our original chest piece is very different now. So, originally, it went like... well, now I can't remember how it went. Did it go like this? Yeah, it went like that. So you flip this down. Here's your original chest piece like this. And then you take it out, flip this button up, and just bring that all the way down. This is articulated, so it flips out all the way. You want to be a little careful of the head there. But yeah, anyway, flip that out, and then that plugs into the shoulder spot here, or even an arm spot if you want to really go long on the arm. But now you've got the scoop there. It makes them a little side heavy. But then you've got this spot over here that plugs into the other side and acts as more armor. Really tall armor. I'll have to zoom out for that. You also have a backpack here. You've got this portion plugs in right here into the back. And then let's get all zoomed out here. Well, what we got to do is change it a little. There we go. So yeah, you've got this portion plugged into the back here. You've got a gun, this hook arm thing. You've got a big old shield here. You can also just swing this around and make it more of a lower body shield instead, which looks awkward, but serves its purpose. He can still hold his riot shield, obviously, in different places, and his gun. So, just like with most Transformers, if you have them all geared up, they can still hold the weapons and stuff because they have all those extra ports on the rest of their body. So, yeah, that's it. I think we could also probably get away with putting it like that as well to give him the extra shielding. Yeah, he's got this section up here which kind of looks dumb, but I think that looks a little better. It hugs it a little tighter to the body as well, so I just think it looks better that way. Anyway, yeah, that's Scrapface all armored up with Ironworks. Now, I know Ironworks is an Autobot, but this is probably my most basic deluxe class figure that I have available to quickly and easily transform. I'm pretty sure that the Alicon back there would have looked pretty good with Ironworks. I've got Bumblebee all packaged up because I'm probably going to get rid of him, and I don't know if Bumblebee has the shoulder pegs for weapons. So, yeah, I think this is, other than Ultra Magnus, who is in a box under my desk right now, this would be the best one to do Armorworks, or Ironworks. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. I really like this figure. He's got lots of playability. Obviously, with the modulator system, he is designed for lots of playability. And yeah, I can't wait to add him to the rest of my slowly growing Autobot City. I do want to get the two Hasbro Selects one and the Galactic, I can't remember what it's called, Galactic Adventure, whatever the heck that one's called. That comes with 2 modulators and 4 Micromaster figures, the 2 combiner ones, but repainted. Anyway, that's it for now. Until next time, please subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. It helps me grow my channel. It's completely free for you to do. And, as usual, be kind, happy hunting, and goodbye. Don't forget to wash your hands. And if you go out, please, 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 I'm begging you, wear a mask. Okay, bye.